Scrapbookers, this is Megan, and I am back today with another layout. For this one, I am using that sketch, which is from Laura Whitaker at Stuck Sketches. And I'm also going to use this paper from my stash called let's see, I think it was from the Happy Camper collection by My Mind's Eye. And I am going to be using the leftovers from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club for September of this year. And for that kit, I asked for a fall themed kit. So I had this adorable photo of my son and his best friend at the age of 2, and they were just outside our house playing in the gravel, and because you know 2-year-olds like to play in gravel because that's fun. But yeah, I thought it was a super cute photo of them with their heads together and just playing in the dirt. Here you can see that I glued down that half of a doily that I had in my kit, and then I'm going to place some of these scraps on the top of this layout to mimic the sketch. There was that branding strip which came from a paper pad, so it had a hole in the middle of it, and so what I did was I just cut the hole out of it and then glued it together, and it looks perfectly fine. You can't even tell, especially since I use a lot of this yellow piece of paper to cover it up, which helps even more. So like I said, I'm just using up some of the scraps in my kit. And now I'm going to cut down the photo just a little bit. And I'm thinking that I'm going to use this doily. I really like this kind of navy blue paper. It's a 6x6 paper, and then I also have an acetate sheet that was also a 6x6 that came in the kit, and I just could not figure out how to use it. So here I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to layer a few of these scrap papers behind the photo, but that just isn't working. So I set them aside, and then I'm going to start putting them on again because, you know, doing it time after time is going to help get it right. Well, eventually I do get it right, and I really, really love how it looks. Sorry about the shifting of the camera. I must have been bumping it, which is very odd for me. I don't normally bump my camera. So here I'm just putting a very thin white cardstock mat behind the photo, and then I decided that that wasn't enough of, I didn't just want it to be white. I wanted another pattern on the white. So I decide that I'm going to use this acetate paper, and I'm going to glue it onto the white, and it looks so much better. Turns out awesome. I'm just so excited that that worked out because I really, really wanted to use that acetate piece, but I just could not figure out how to make it work. If you guys have any advice on how to use acetate pieces or papers or whatever on your layouts, please leave a comment below because that would be awesome. Okay, so now I'm just gluing it on this blue paper, and I am actually going to cut it. Since it's only 6x6, it wasn't big enough to fit on that whole photo, and leave enough of a border so that I would be happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to washi tape the bottom piece that I just cut off to the side, and that works awesome. So that's just a little tip, and you can't even really tell because the pattern is so dark. It just doesn't even matter. So you can make your own paper to fit. So there I'm gluing it on the front part just a little bit just to make sure that it stays, and then I'm gonna cut it down, and voila, you have a big enough border. And I really wanted that blue border to show, so that's why I decided to do it that way. Okay, now I'm gonna start trying to layer behind the photo, and it's actually not, I'm not going to do a ton of layering on this layout. I do more embellishing than I do layering. So here you can see I'm still going with the idea of the doily behind the photo, but I don't really like it. I'm pulling out some ephemera and just kind of playing around. This layout I did a lot of playing around with, and I totally took my time on this layout, and I really love how it came out. So here's more flowers that I'm pulling out from the kit. And if you haven't watched the kit share, I'll leave a link below to the September kit share. I'm just trying to use it up and finish it. I did post my my kit reveal for October on Wednesday of this week, so I've been wanting to finish this kit, and I think I have killed it. So my Kill a Kit video hopefully will post. I think it would have posted yesterday. I'm doing this video a little bit early, so I'll leave all of those links to my kits and to the other layouts and everything that I use the kit with. Okay, as you can see, I do a lot of fidgeting and fussing with this layout and putting things down and taking them off and walking away and putting them down and moving them around. I really want to use these two tags. I think they're cute. And then also these cute little stumps that came in the Creekside collection. They are just so stinking cute. I think those two stumps, they're just cardstock ephemera. I think they were probably my favorite piece of ephemera from the Creekside collection. So here I'm going to use some of this twine that came in my kit, and then I bring in a piece of acrylic from Color Cast Designs that was not in my kit, but I did want to add that. Now here I'm going to start gluing everything down. So I'm gluing down these tags, and you can see to the right side above those two tags that I did put one of the clips that I got in the kit. And then I'm also going to put this heart clip there, which makes me really, really happy because I think I got 4 clips total in the kit, and I used 3 out of the 4. And I'm so excited that I used that many. I'm not very good with using clips, so it was a challenge, but I did it, and I'm so excited. I'm adding more twine to that bottom cluster there. And let's see. Oh, I'm using some Zots, which are just some glue dots, to glue down that twine, make sure it stays. I'm gonna do, let's see, do I actually, I don't think I do end up putting this up there, but maybe I do. I actually end up moving that flower cluster off of the layout. I don't think I end up using it up there. So more fussing here. I'm going to glue down this cute little leaf, and then now I'm going to start gluing down these ephemera pieces up here in this top cluster. And I think that top cluster is my favorite. I love it. Max is being a bad dog right now. He apparently is ripping apart Piper's bed. So there's fluffy stuff everywhere in my living room. That's super exciting. They're even worse than kids. Huh? Aren't you worse than a kid? You can't leave them alone for 2 seconds. Okay, so now I've got my cluster pieces all put down up there in that top left hand corner, and I think I'm pretty close to being done. Maybe not. I'm gonna add some more pieces up here into that top cluster that's coming down from the top of the layout. I think I'm actually gonna change it up, and I'm gonna just put a bunch of stickers up there. I think is what I end up doing. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that circle sticker, but that's not going to stay. I think about this bird because they're outside, And so I really wanted to use up this bird, but I don't actually end up using it, and it makes me kind of sad. So I'm putting a few more of these stickers down. That top one says the best, and the bottom one says friends. And then here I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll do a banner, because I really wanted to use up a ton of these stickers from these 2 sticker sheets. And so I'm thinking I will do a banner with these cute pieces from the sticker sheet. But I end up not really liking it. Even moving it over and straightening it out, I just don't really like the way it looks. So I'm going to put those stickers back, and I'm trying to make them work in other places, but it's just not going to work. So here I try to do it without the twine, but that doesn't work. I don't really like that. I'm trying to bring in other pieces from the sticker sheet, and it's just not really working. So I'm going to put one of those stickers down there in the bottom cluster, and I'll probably put the date on there. I don't think I stamped the date on there yet. Then I'm going to put this other one up here on that top cluster area. And then I think I'm pretty much done with this layout. I add that circle right there. There's a lot of circle elements going on there in that top cluster next to the left of the photo. I'm going to glue down this cute little heart, and I think I'm going to do sequins. I think that's my finishing touch on here. So I'm not going to make you watch me put all of these sequins down, because as always it takes forever and it's just boring. But I hope that you enjoyed this layout. I will make sure to remember to leave all the links below to the kit and to the Kit Club website and all of that. Thanks so much for watching.